So, siéntate, por favor. Have a seat. And I know you guys are pretty good, but what I found out about something last week. And as we're loading up into the classroom, I'll just explain. We have a couple new rules. So last week, not in your class, but in another class I had, we had avatars that were Pikachus and bees, and I wasn't sure what was going on, but a lot of the students felt distracted because they were flying around and getting in the way of other people's visions. So my new rule is that we can only be human avatars in class. Hola, Amelia. We can only be human avatars in class, and then you feel free to change that when you're just hanging out in Greedu, not in class. And then when I'm giving a lesson in here, I definitely want everyone to be either seated or standing still completely. And what I found is if avatars are moving around, it can be quite distracting for other kids. So that's one thing. And then you guys are pretty good because a lot of you are used to how my class was last year. But of course, if I'm in the middle of teaching something, then it's instead of just blurting out a question and it might be unrelated or it might kind of cut me off in what I'm saying, if you could just throw a message in the chat box that you have a question for me, if either I or someone else is talking, that would be so amazing. I'm going to have to set all these new rules with my other classes too, but it's a learning process, and you guys are always really good at and respectful at that. A lot of you are a little bit older too, so you're used to like a classroom environment. But think about it, if you're not doing it in an actual like real life classroom, then you wouldn't do it in our classroom either. So let's consider this like a real classroom in our ways that we're acting. I also had a student start building things right where I was teaching by the cloud boards, and I never found out who it was, not in this class, but it was very distracting. So that's not something you do in a real classroom, so you shouldn't be doing it in ours, right? Awesome, guys. Thanks for listening. Muchas gracias. Let's see what we're doing today. So I'm going to scroll into the lesson, and as usual, I'm going to post it in the Zoom chat box. That's okay, Eric. I found out that quite a few of you didn't do the cloud board, and I'm not exactly sure why that was. I did send out a homework email, but maybe you guys had just forgot or got busy with your family. It's been 2 weeks since I saw you last. So if you didn't do your cloud board today, that will be absolutely necessary for you to do for next class. But I hope that most of you got it done. Okay, Karina. I'm just sending a message to Karina because her Zoom isn't working, so I'm going to ask her to just watch the video I'm recording right now. Oh, okay. Lo siento, guys. If you're looking at the lesson, please type in C in the chat box. Muy bien, Eric. Gracias, Arwen, Faith, Noah, Joshua, Hannah. And go ahead and turn, oh, there's Karina. Hola, Karina. Awesome. Turn off your mics and your video too, por favor. Excelente. All right. I see a lot of you are looking at the lesson and everyone's mics are off. Muy bien. La fecha de hoy. So we're in Semana 5. We're in week 5 now. And we just had a week off. And I hope you guys had a nice Thanksgiving and were able to do some fun things with your family. Now it's rainy, so I guess that's a time to study. So la fecha de hoy. I've put the Spanish name of the date in blue, azul, Who can read it out for me? Who can read la fecha de hoy para mí, for me? And just tell me the blue writing. Want to give it a try? Okay, I'll say it, and then I want you to say it out in your house, and then I'll call on a few students to repeat. Today's date, if it's, oh, Josh says wait. Does that mean you want to give it a try, Josh? Okay, give it a try, and then we'll all learn how to say it.
El 21 de October.
Nice. Can you say, actually, that's a really good try. Gracias, Josh. Let me say it, and then everyone will say it in their house, and then I'll call on some of you.
Okay.
So, the 21. Now that's two words put together. 20 is 20. 20. Y uno is 1. So we say 21. We do that for 22, 23, 24 too. 21, 22, 23. So el 21. Everyone say that in their house. El 21. De, and then it looks like October, but it's octubre. Say de octubre, todos. Monaco, could you please move your avatar either in a seat or just standing by the side, because I think it's hard for students to see the board. I'm going to move mine too. Gracias. Okay, so el 21 de octubre. Josh, you want to give it another try? El 21 de octubre.
El 21 de Octubre.
Gracias. Can I get Ivy to say the date? El 21 de octubre.
What?
Are you looking at the top of the lesson right now, Ivy?
Yeah, what do I say?
Okay, it's just the date for today. So it's in blue at the top. El 21.
El 21 de Octubre.
Gracias. And I will get Monaco to say the date too. El 21 de octubre.
El 21 de octubre.
Gracias. Okay. Oh, Noah, can you go? Oh, yes, sí, Noah, absolutamente. You go.
El 21 de Octubre.
Excelente. Everyone in your house right now say 20. It's almost like the veins in your body. Vein, T, 20. EI makes the A sound in the word 20, which means 20. Good. Introducción. Let's follow along and learn what we're going to do today. 20. Sí, Josh. Buenos días, mis estudiantes. En la clase de hoy, in the class of today, or today's class, we're going to finish sharing our weather reports. So there were quite a few of you last week that didn't get the chance to. We have a large class, un clase grande, so sometimes it's hard to get through everything. But we're going to finish those off today. Then I'd like to jump into our cloudboard sentences about our personal preferences. So I am aware that quite a few of you didn't or may have not got these done in time. I checked the boards last night and there were only a couple of you who did them. But that was your homework. And if you didn't get the email for some reason, or if something happened, let me know. But I'm not really sure why a lot of you couldn't finish those. But if you did, we're going to share them today. If you didn't, you'll have to share them next week. So that will be a little extra homework for you to do. I'm excited to learn more about you through this assignment. I love seeing what you guys like and don't like. We're all so unique, so it will be wonderful to be able to share those with each other. Después, so after or later, we will learn vocabulary on numbers, números, days, días, months, meses, y we're going to learn how to talk about the time, or also called el tiempo. Tiempo can mean time or weather. but we're going to look at how we can ask what the time is and be able to reply to people. ¿Están listo? Are you ready? Empecemos. Let's begin. Let's start. So I have a list here of who will be sharing their weather reports. Take a look at that list, and if you have a problem with it, please let me know. Okay. Oh, you don't have a teleport to the cloud board. Yes, we'll go there together, Amelia, when we do our sharing, and then you can save a teleport there today and do it next week. Nice, Arwen. Muy bien. I'm glad you were able to get that finished. Okay, so I have these people on the list for sharing their weather reports, and I'll just give you a look at the list to see who's going in that order, and then we can go over to the TV Media Center. Cynthia, I have you for first. Eric, second.
Excuse me?
C.
I can't sign in with this video. It keeps telling me, sorry, we're unable to operate at this time. Please try again later.
Oh, that's really strange. Were you not able to get on at all today?
Yeah, I've been keep trying.
Okay, Cynthia, I'll give you the option of just reading out your report. How about that?
Okay.
Okay, good. We'll get those over with. So I have Cynthia, Eric, Monaco, Josh, Faith, and Ivy. And it looks like Lincoln, Luke, and Ryan aren't here today. Lincoln, are you here today? All right, guys, so we'll have these people. So get out your weather reports or what you need to be able to read it. And we'll have Cynthia, Eric, Monaco, Josh, Faith, and Ivy go. And boys and girls, you can stand up out of your seat, por favor. Y vamos a la TV Media Center. And you can follow me if you like. And we will get Cynthia to go sit up there first.
I got in.
Oh, you got in!
Safe try.
Muy bien. So happy to hear. So, what is something that we can do as we're listening to the presenters?
You're done.
See, Karina?
Can I do my weather report today?
Totally. Karina, I know that you and Violet had read it out. That was for your editing, though, wasn't it?
It was for both.
And yet, did you do some changes to it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put you at the end of the list, Karina, and Violet's not here today, so were you hoping to read it all?
Well, I was hoping to call her.
Yeah, I think she might be sick. But you can,
I
yeah.
saw her just yesterday. She was fine.
Yeah, I actually would like you to just stay in class and just focus. And maybe you can connect with her after. Is that okay? Because I believe that she's not feeling well or she can't come today. I got an email. So something's going on. But if you would like to read it all out, that would be great practice for you. But anyway, you think about that. I have you at the end of the list here, Karina, and you let me know what you want to do, okay?
See, can you please give me a teleport?
Cynthia, I'm going to just invite you. Yeah, and then you can save your teleport to this TV Media Center if you like. So boys and girls, when we're listening to the weather reports, what do I want the listeners to do? What do I want them to write? Comment. Yeah, you can give your positive comments. Positive comments are good, but now I want us to also be translating. So listen to the weather report and then tell me in English in the chat box some translation words that you recognize. So, for instance, hace frío. If you hear hace frío, you might want to write it's cold. in the chat box. You're going to think about translating and finding meaning from what the presenters are saying. Does that make sense? Looks like Cynthia's at the desk. Cynthia, can you have a seat? And then when you're ready, say, estoy listo, por favor.
Estoy listo.
Okay, go ahead.
Hola, estas son las necesitas Montreal Estil Española hoy heavis le venola chocolate roce en las sorbettos y caramelo y frutas los niños están corriendo afuera para tienda de piedra con los en sus bocas.
Okay, Noah thinks you said today, chocolate, boys, los niños. You didn't have to talk about food. This was just a weather report, but Cynthia has a creative weather report because she says something a little bit different. So, Cynthia, do you have the English version for you to translate out for us? Are you able to read out what it is in English that you just said? Are you there, Cynthia? This is what I have that Cynthia says. Hi, this is Spanish weather news. Today, surprisingly, it is raining candy chocolate. Sprinkles.
I can't hear anyone.
Oh, that's why you guys weren't answering. My mic wasn't turned on. Sorry. Cynthia, do you mind reading out the English version of what you just said?
I wasn't that good at translating. I'm not that good at Spanish.
Okay, my dear, I have your English version right here. So is it okay if I read it out?
Sure.
Okay, so this is what Cynthia says. Hi, this is Spanish weather news. Today, surprisingly, it is raining candy chocolate, sprinkles, and caramel lollipops. All the kids are running outside to try and catch the candy. En su bocas. What's that mean? En su bocas, she says. They're trying to catch the candy in their mouths. Good, Noah. Good, Eric. Arwen. Awesome. So, a couple little things here, Cynthia. Can you say, when you say in your second sentence, so you say, hoy hace lloviendo, so that it is, today it's raining. Can you repeat after me, hoy? Are you there?
Hoy.
Awesome.
Hoy.
Yeah, so we don't pronounce that H at all. And then can you say hace?
Hace.
And then those two L's, do you remember what sound the two L's make?
Yeah.
Lloviendo. Say, hoy hace lloviendo.
Hoy hace lloviendo.
Awesome job. And then when you say all of the kids are running outside, you say todos los niños. Can you say todos los niños?
Todos los niños.
Excelente. Muchas gracias, Cynthia. That is quite the creative story of the weather. I do appreciate that. That's really fun. Could you imagine what that would be like if there was candy everywhere?
That would be amazing.
Oh, wouldn't it? Maybe that's what heaven's like. Maybe that's what God has in store for us. Awesome, guys. So next on the list, good participation, by the way. We're going to go for, we have Eric to go next. So Eric looks like he's in the seat already. And Eric, when you're ready, please say, estoy listo.
Estoy listo.
Go ahead, Eric.
Okay. Buenos tardes. El clima de hoy en Kelowna está nublado y la vera más tarde esta noche. Y en Vancouver está nevando con algo de viento. Y ahora en Hawaii está soleado y nublado. Gracias por a las noticias.
Bien hecho. Well done,
Do you want me
Eric.
to say it in English now?
Sure. Oh, actually, wait. Let's get people to translate first. Boys and girls, what did you hear? Can you type me some English words, some palabras de inglés in the chat box? Arwen says, thank you. Vancouver, great. The weather today in Kelowna, now it's in Hawaii. Now in Hawaii it's cloudy. Nice translating, Amelia. So she's Hannah, can you hear us? Oh, sorry. I keep on talking with my mic on or off right now. I feel really silly. Okay, sorry about that. What is the last thing you heard me say? I was talking for a while there.
Just to tell you when I was ready.
Oh my goodness, I was talking for so long. Okay, so awesome job, guys. I see that you got Arwen says great. Vancouver, she hears. Thank you, she hears. Amelia hears the weather today in Kelowna. She also hears that now in Hawaii it's cloudy. Good translating. He does talk about Hawaii. He says buenas tardes. ¿Qué es buenas tardes en inglés? Good afternoon. He says, en Kelowna está nublado. ¿Qué es está nublado en inglés? Está nublado. Remember that one? Cloudy. Sí, Hannah. Sí, Faith. Muy bien. And en Hawaii está soleado. What's soleado mean? Soleado, sunny. Yeah, sun is sol, but to describe the weather, we could say sunny, which is soleado. Muy bien. Awesome job. And the only thing that I noticed for you to practice, Eric, is saying the word ahora, which means now. And we say ahora. Can you try that one?
Ahora.
Excellent. Say it a little bit quicker now.
Okay, ahora.
Awesome. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go ahead and get Monaco to sit up there, por favor. And Monaco, when you're ready, can you say, estoy listo?
Estoy listo. Hola, buenas tardes. Yo soy Mónaco. Estoy aquí para informar del clima. Clima es cada vez más frío. Es otoño, los días son frescos y las noches es congelar. Más viento en el otoño. Esta semana tenemos una oportunidad de nieve. Que pase una buena semana. Adiós.
Excelente. Wow, Monaco, you read that with a lot of confidence. Good job. Bien hecho. So Arwen picked up cold, frío. I heard frío too. Muy frío. She said bye, which is adios. Did you say very cold? Muy frío, Monaco? Muy frío, sorry.
I think so.
Awesome. I also heard viento en el otoño. ¿Qué es viento? Who remembers what viento is? Autumn is otoño. Muy bien, Josh. Yeah, otoño. And windy. So it is windy in autumn. Awesome. Anything else that we picked up there? Do you want to give us a translation, Monaco, in English and Inglés? You have it written?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can read it out in English.
Sí, por favor.
Oh my goodness.
Take your time.
Okay, so hello, good afternoon. I am Monaco. I am here to report the weather. The weather is getting colder. It is fall. The days are cool and the nights are freezing. It's windy in the fall. This week we have a chance of snow. Have a good week. Goodbye.
Excelente, Monaco. Muchas gracias. I love that you added lots of words there, and I can tell that you were practicing reading it because you practiced with fluency, or you read it out with fluency and confidence. That's great. All right, we have Josh. Let's get Josh to come sit up in the center, and we will hear his weather report. Oh, there he is. Okay, boys and girls. Josh, when you're ready, please say estoy listo.
Que estoy listo. Hola, buenos días, o tardes, o noches, dependiendo de su zona o área. Este es el canal El Tiempo Español para el 3D. El clima en la mayoría del mundo es relativamente el mismo. El IREX mundos son para la tormenta grande con un montón de lloviendo y viento. Study Forge mundo hace calor y sol, haciendo un buen día para un chapuzón en el agua. Gracias y adiós.
Excelente, Josh. Ooh, that sounded very interesting. Let's try and make some sense out of what he was saying in Espanol. So I've written out a few words that I've heard. And Noah thinks that you said it's hot, very hot, the weather. And I also heard that you're describing the weather in different worlds. Is that correct, though?
Yep, 3D.
So 3DU. Did you say Minecraft in there, too?
No, I didn't, as far as I know.
Okay, and then
No.
en el agua, so in the water. What was the temperature in the water?
Well, it was actually a joke. I'll just explain the very last sentence.
Sure. Actually, Josh, why don't you read it all out for us in English if you like?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. Good morning or night, afternoon or night, depending on your time zone. This is the Spanish Weather Channel for 3DU. The weather is mostly the same. I forget my actual translation for that. In the Iraq's world is in for a big storm. I'm doing it. Let me restart. This is an inaccurate translation, just so you know.
Okay.
So yeah, the first part was correct. So the weather is mostly the same for most worlds. Well, it's the Iraq's world is in for a big storm, not to rain and wind. The Study Forge world is sunny and hot. A great day for a swim in the water.
Oh, I see. Awesome. That's really creative too. Boys and girls, you are un creativo. You are a very creative class.
Thank you.
Una clase creativa. I like all your ideas that you have. It's so great. Muchas gracias, Josh. Let's see here. Oh, and don't forget to email me your weather reports too, chicos, because I need to look at your, that's how I'm going to mark and send them back. So if you haven't, please do that by today. Faith, let's get you to go on up. Siéntate en la silla. You can sit in the seat, and then when you're ready, you can say, estoy listo, por favor.
Estoy listo. Buenas tardes. Vamos a ver el tiempo para hoy. Esta mañana estaba frío y nublado, pero ahora es hermoso y soleado. Más tarde esta noche lloverá. Mañana lloverá todo el día. Este fue mi informe meteorológico. Que tengas un buen día.
What did you guys hear? What did you guys hear? Muchas gracias, Faith. Amelia has some good listening skills here. She says the temperature for today, tomorrow, she heard, day. Can you read it for us one more time, but much slower, Faith?
Okay.
Gracias.
Buenas tardes. Vamos a ver el tiempo para hoy. Esta mañana estaba frío y nublado, pero ahora es hermoso y soleado. Más tarde esta noche lloverá. Mañana lloverá todo el día. Este fue mi informe meteorológico. Que tengas un buen día.
Then she says, que tengas un buen día. Un buen día. ¿Qué es un buen día en inglés, chicos? ¿Qué es un buen día? What is un buen día? Sí, Noah. Sí, Josh. Have a good day. Buen día. Hannah thinks you say good morning, so I hear buenas tardes. Now, good morning might be buenos días, but buenas tardes, ¿qué es tardes? Tardes is afternoon. So buenas tardes, it would be the afternoon right now. Buenos días is like saying good day or good morning too. And I don't think she did say Mexico, did you, Faith?
No.
Not this time, no. What else? Esta mañana. ¿Qué es esta mañana? Mañana can mean two things. Go ahead and type in the chat box if you think you know what it means. Esta mañana. What time of day is esta mañana? Apple. Actually, that's a good point. Manzana is apple. Manzana. And then mañana can mean morning or it can mean tomorrow. So esta mañana means this morning. Estaba frío. She has used a future tense. It will be, or it was. I think you were saying it was cold. Awesome, Faith. Make sure that you've emailed it to me too, por favor. Excelente. Muchas gracias, Faith. Let's go ahead and get Ivy to go next, por favor. And Ivy, you can go have a seat, siéntate. And when you're ready, please say, estoy listo.
Estoy listo.
Sí.
Buenas tardes, soy Ivy Calton de las noticias de BBC. Hoy hace viento con un 40% de probabilidad de lluvia. Mañana es muy soleado sin nubes. Disfruta tu día.
Can you say that last sentence again?
Disfruta tu día.
Sí. Disfruta. I like that choice of word. Josh thinks you say probability. Current weather, Noah thinks. Do you say current weather somewhere?
No.
Oh, Noah thinks it's enjoy fruit. That's really funny because it does look like fruit. Disfruta. Actually, that's a command and it means enjoy. Disfruta tu día. Enjoy your day. Excelente. I heard viento. Viento es windy.
Yeah.
Excelente. Oh, and the only thing that I had noticed with that, Jill, sorry, your name's Jill. I'm assuming it's confusing me. Ivy, can you say day?
Day.
Yeah, that E always makes the A sound.
Okay.
Awesome job. Muchas gracias, Ivy. Muchas gracias. And, okay. And I'll get Karina to go next, por favor. And I believe that's our last one for today.
Can I quickly finish one thing?
Sure, we're going to move on to cloudboard sentences. Do you want to come back to it later?
I'm almost done. All I need is like 10 seconds.
Okay. Boys and girls, let's go to our cloudboards. I'm going to teleport there actually, and you can join me that way. Make sure that you've saved a teleport to the cloudboards if you have not already. Does everybody have a cloudboard? Let me know now if you don't. I believe you're all added, but there might have been a mistake, so good. Muy bien, Noah.
You're at the cloudboard, right?
Sí, Cynthia. So we're gonna go. We'll get Karina to share her weather report, and we'll listen in on you. Okay, Karina? Are you ready yet?
Sí.
Okay. So let's just stand by the cloudboards, and we're gonna listen to Karina give her weather report. And please say "Estoy listo," Karina.
Do I have to sit in the chairs?
You don't have to. Would you like to?
Kind of.
Okay.
Estoy listo. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo estoy bien. Aquí está el tiempo para los próximos días. El martes estaría nublado con una baja probabilidad de sol en Vancouver. And the translation for that is on Tuesday in Vancouver. On Tuesday it's smoky with a low chance of sun in Vancouver.
Nice. Muy bien.
And hoy en día en el lago Loon, el tiempo es soleado con a pocos nublados. Today in Loon Lake, the weather is sunny with a few clouds.
What did you say for a few clouds?
Soleado, I think.
Soleado is sunny. And then did you say nublado?
Hoy en día en el lago Loon,
Mm-hmm.
el tiempo es soleado con a pocos nublados. Pocos. Few. Means little or few.
Sí, con un pocos. I love that one. With a few or a bit. Sometimes with a bit of clouds.
Yeah.
And then did you say nublado or what was the cloud word you had there? Nublado?
Okay. En miércoles el clima es sol un poco viento en New York.
Nice.
On Wednesday the weather is sunny with a little wind in New York.
Awesome.
En viernes el tiempo es sol y un poco nublado en Boya Lake. On Friday the weather is sunny and a little cloudy in Boya Lake. el plus, the bonus. En jueves el clima está nublado con una posibilidad de ablondiga in Port Nelson. On Thursday, the weather is cloudy with a chance of meatballs in Port Nelson.
Gran trabajo. Great job, Karina. So Karina ended up writing extra because she's with Violet, but you took on the challenge of reading it all today, so I'm really proud of you.
Violet and I couldn't get together to finish editing it, and I just finished editing it today.
Oh, good. And make sure you send it over to me in email as soon as possible. Muchas gracias. All right, that was it for our weather reports. Great job, you guys. You impressed me. You guys did so much, and you went over and above expectations. That's great. Continue to challenge yourself. Continue to do a little bit more if it's feeling a little bit easy for you. And that's going to really help you in your learning. So muchas gracias. Let's go ahead and we're going to be in the Cloudboard area. Is there anyone who would like to go first to sharing their preferences? Noah, let's get you to go. So let's go over and stand by Noah's Cloudboard. And for those of us who are listening, let's do the same thing that we did with the weather report. So we're going to write in English words and try and translate what he's saying. So we're going to find Noah's board here. Where are you, Noah? I'm just going to join you, Noah. It might be easier. Did you have a chance to write on your board, Noah? Oh, there it is. Okay, great. So I'm looking at his board. Let's all take a look and please stay still. If your avatar is moving around right now, it should be still. Gracias. And whenever you're ready, Noah, please say estoy listo. And see you can, Arwen.
Estoy listo. Me encanta béisbol. Me gusta jugar con mi perro Calvin. Me gusta el español. No me gusta cuando llueve. Me gustan mucho las montañas rusas.
Awesome job. Excelente, Noah. A couple of things with pronunciation. Let's take a look at when you say cuando llueve. Can you say cuando llueve?
Cuando llueve.
See, those two L's make the Y sound. And then mucho las montañas. Can you say las montañas?
Las montañas.
Excelente. And then, ¿qué es rusas? What is rusas?
Roller coasters.
Roller coaster mountains?
No, that was just the translation.
Oh, montañas rusas is roller coasters. Cool. It's funny that it has the word mountain in it. Montañas also means mountain. Awesome job, boys and girls. What is he saying? Put in some English words in the chat box. Me encanta béisbol. Me gusta jugar con mi perro Calvin. You should know what some of these things are. What does he like? What does Noah like? Type it in the chat box, everyone. What does he not like? I want to see some good English translations in here. Josh says he likes playing with his dog Calvin. See, jugar means to play. Amelia says he likes playing with his dog Calvin. Yeah. Con mi perro, with my dog. What else? ¿Qué más? What else, boys and girls? Read over what Noah says on his board there. There should be more. He likes Spanish. Sí. Me gusta el español. Nice pronunciation, Noah. I don't have any other suggestions for your pronunciation, so keep up the good work. Can I get Karina to turn off her mic, por favor?
Oh, sorry, I forgot it was on.
Daynetta, I forgot mine was off, so we're even now. Can I get Arwen to go next? We're going to go to Arwen's board. Muchas gracias, Noah. Excellent job. And he doesn't like when it rains. That's what he didn't like. Let's find Arwen's board. There she is. And take a look. We can do some predicting of what she is talking about. Arwen, whenever you're ready, please say estoy listo. Eric, I'll send you an invite. Okay, good. We're all gathered kind of in the middle here of the rows of clouds. Arwen, say estoy listo, and you can start reading.
Estoy listo. Hola, amigos. Me gustan mis gatos. Me encantan mis perros. No me gusta tes. Gracias. Adios.
Excelente, Arwen. What does Arwen like and what does she not like? Type it in the chat box. And Arwen, with pronunciation, I think you meant to say me gusta and me encanta. So it would be M-E. Can you say me gusta?
Me gusta.
Excelente. And can you say me encanta?
Me encanta.
Gracias. She likes cats, but she doesn't like fish. She likes cats and dogs, but not fish. Is that right, Arwen?
Yeah.
Nice translating, guys. Pace is fish. And another thing with spelling there, Arwen. Gracias is spelt with a C in the middle, actually. Like that. Awesome. Me gusta mis gatos. She has cats. How many cats do you have? ¿Cuántos gatos?
7.
You have 7 cats? ¿Siete?
Yeah.
Wow.
But he still stays at our house.
7 gatos. Oh my goodness. That would be really fun. Is it kind of loud though? Do they meow a lot?
No, they're really sweet.
Aww. Awesome. Muchas gracias, Arwen. And okay, we have time for one more presenter for the clouds. Who's it going to be?
I can go. I just finished.
Awesome. Okay, so let's get Karina to go, and then whoever didn't go this week will go next week. But for those of you who are going next week, my expectations are going to be a little bit higher. I want you to be pronouncing it really well because you'll have extra time to practice. So remember, you can go to SpanishDict.com and practice, but I should get really good pronunciation for next week. Josh, we don't have time today. Lo siento. I'm sorry. We're just going to have Karina, and then we got to go over the homework, and then you'll be dismissed. So Karina, you can go ahead. Let's go to your cloud board. I'm just going to go and join her so it's easier. Oh, Eric, you have a Spanish book. Okay, Chito, how cool. I'm in the wall, boys and girls. Could someone send me an invite, please? I'm stuck. Gracias. Awesome, guys. What a nice class I have. I got so many invites. Okay. Where is your board now?
Are you ready?
There, I see Karina's board, boys and girls. Sí, estoy listo, Karina.
Estoy listo. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Karina. Me gustan caballos porque se pueden montar y porque son hermosos. Mi comida favorita es la lasaña A veces no me gusta el arroz dependo del día. No me gusta lagartos y serpientes porque pueden ser venenosos si te muerden.
Bien hecho, Karina. Well done.
You want me to translate it?
Not quite yet. Let's see if you guys can guess some of the words. What do you see? Write some English words now, boys and girls, in the chat box of translating. Faith says lasagna. Does she like lasagna? Sí, es su comida favorita. It's her favorite food is lasagna. And Noah and Amelia says she likes horses. And for the word horses, Karina, can you say caballos?
Caballos.
Sí, excelente. That A always makes the A sound. And then Josh says she likes rice sometimes. Sí, dependiendo del día. Can you say, Karina, dependiendo del día?
What?
Can you say dependiendo del día?
Dependiendo del día.
Perfecto, gracias. Hannah makes a connection. Her sister does not like rice at all. Rice, depending on the day, dependiendo del día. Awesome. ¿Qué es lagartos, Karina? You don't like lagartos.
What?
What is lagartos? What you don't like?
What I don't like?
Yeah. Why don't you translate the last sentence there for us? What you don't like.
Lizards and snakes because some of them can be poisonous when they bite.
See, that's a good reason to not like them. Awesome job, Karina. Muchas gracias. Keep your writing on your boards until you have to write again. Sometimes I like to go back and take a look. But yeah, so one note to make is that when you're writing on your Cladboards, you don't have to send me an email for that homework, but just make sure that it stays on the board until your next assignment and you don't erase it, because I will come back to the boards and mark it like that, okay? Makes sense? Awesome, chicos, and I'll just get Karina to turn off her mic, por favor. Boys and girls, let's take a look at our homework on our lesson. So if you need to go back to the classroom, that would be good. I have it saved in my teleports. Zoom to the classroom. Take a look at the lesson, and we spent all our time sharing and learning from each other today. So we're not going to look at the new, we don't have time to go over the new vocabulary today. But just because I didn't teach it doesn't mean that you can't learn a little bit yourself, right? So let's actually take a quick look at what I have in the lesson here, because for your homework, I'm going to get you to read it over and then we'll do practice in class, but I want you to do some of your personal studying. So the first thing you're going to do is to study these words. So take a look on the lesson where it says los números. I believe it's the third page down. All of this vocabulary is going to be in your notes. And for your homework, I've written to study these. So even though I haven't gone over how the pronunciation is, how can you figure out how to pronounce these words? What's one tool that you have? If I don't help you with pronunciation for your homework, who can help you?
I know Spanish dictionary can.
Sí, that's exactly right. So you can go online to SpanishDict.com and you can hear how the words are. So that will be some of your studying for this week. You're going to go through los números 1 until 92, so 92. So read them over, try and pronounce them on your own maybe first, and then you can go and hear it on Spanish Dict. Pregunta? Question?
Well, my parrot's actually really good at Spanish.
Yeah, or your parents. See.
No, my parrot.
Oh, your parrot?
Yeah, it's amazing at Spanish.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so Cheeto. Yeah, you can use your parents too, or your parrot, whatever's gonna help you with pronunciation. And I'll get your mics to be turned off again, please. I think that's Cynthia. After you study your numbers, scroll down, and I have all the days of the week from Monday to Sunday. So you can take a look at those. Try and pronounce them. Say these words out loud. Studying Spanish isn't as good unless you're reading it out loud because Spanish is a language. So really speak these words and work on pronunciation of Spanish letter sounds. Think about how it would be. Viernes, domingo, sábado. Those kinds of Spanish letter sounds. And then los meses del año. Once again, we will practice these next week, but I want you to study them on your own for this week. So all of the months del año, of the year. I know, only 5 minutos left of su clase. Once you learn all your months, look at what we have after the months, boys and girls. I've given you words to say yesterday, today, tomorrow, now, later, soon, early, late. You're going to be able to describe all the different times of the days. And once again, learn those words, learn those vocabulary words. Try and say them out loud when you're studying. And I challenge you to try and say it first without help. Try and figure it out. Is that mañana or is that mañana for tomorrow? And then go to Spanish Dict as your last resort because it should test some of your memory. And there are some ways to describe what time it is after. So la hora, or the hour. So we can say que hora es, what time it is. And then look at all of the answers you can say. Son las 2, it's 2 o'clock. Son las 3, it's 3 o'clock. Those are how you answer that question. So, su tarea por esta semana, your homework for this week, es número 1. Study this week's class notes. And that will be in your homework link. I always have the notes after your homework in the same link. Numbers, dates, months, and how to talk about the time. And then if you're in grade 6, 7, or 8, and then actually grade 9 will be the same as grade 8, but I've given you a guideline of how many minutes to study, how many minutes you should be spending on homework per week. So if you're in grade 6, spend 60 minutes or an hour. If you're in grade 7, the expectation is to spend a little bit more time on completing your weekly homework. So I put 70 minutes. And then grade 8 and 9, 80 minutes. You can break up your homework into 30-minute chunks if that's easier for you. And that's a good way to not feel overwhelmed or having too full of a brain. So you can actually do it 2 times in the week for 30 minutes instead of sitting down for the whole hour in one go. Also, with these class notes, you can print out the notes. I suggest printing them out, or you can even make flashcards. And then also keep moving ahead in Duolingo. So that should be a weekly thing that you get in the habit of working on. Número 2, after you studied all of those notes and practiced speaking them aloud. Crazy hair next week, so crazy hair day. You can customize your avatar to have the craziest hair. Oh, we're just going to go over what the homework is. Josh, can you wait un momento? Be prepared to share what color your hair is in class next week. For example, mi pelo es verde. I'm going to ask you guys what color your hair is, and you can answer, my hair is green. My hair is pink. So be prepared to share what color your hair is. Any preguntas? Any questions before we pray and you are dismissed?
I have a question.
¿Qué su pregunta?
Could you type out the link for the lesson so I can print it?
The link for the lesson? What do you mean?
That I can print the lesson. to go back to if I need any help.
You want to print out the lesson?
Yeah.
Yes. Here, I'll send you the link in Zoom right now and you can open it up.
Gracias.
De nada. Let's pray and you guys will be dismissed. It's 2:30 now. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for this day. Gracias, Dios. Thank you for all the gifts you give in our lives and just that there's so much to be grateful for every day. I pray that you just open our eyes to see all of the things in our lives that you've given us, Lord, and to focus on the good and the wonderful and perfect through you, Jesus. We love you so much. I just ask that you bless these kids and help them have a wonderful rest of the week learning. In Jesus' name, amen. If you agree, you can type or say amen.
I have a question, everybody has to be here for it.
Okay, quickly, Karina.
So for Halloween, I get to dye my hair with Kool-Aid, and I would like to do a vote. Who thinks what color I should dye my hair?
Oh, go ahead and type in the chat box, guys, if you think you have an idea of color. I say blue. Eric, Noah asks, when do you learn how to build? I already now, but an official lesson would be nice. Oh, that's a good point. Can you guys tell me if you don't know how to build yet? I know Noah doesn't know. Joshua, you don't know how to build yet too, right?
I do, but I just wanted a lesson to know more about it.
Oh, okay. I don't give an official building lesson, but let me try and send you something, Noah. I'm going to try and send you a video, or perhaps Mr. Miller can meet with you. The rest of you are dismissed, chicos. Hannah says neon green, neon pink, purple, blue. Wow, those would be cool colors. Adios, mis amigos. Have a wonderful day.
I already dyed my hair orange with Kool-Aid.
Oh, amazing. Adios, Monica.
Adios.
Adios, Karina.
Adios.
Adios. And Noah, I'll think about that and try and send you something in email for you to watch. Okay?
Adios.
Adios, Ivy.
Adios.
De nada, Noah. Adios, Eric.
Adios. Adios.
Adios. Have a great day.